Elliot lived a simple life. His days were filled with school, chores, and the occasional adventure in the nearby park. He dreamt of faraway lands and fantastical creatures. He longed for something more. His world was ordinary, painted in shades of gray. But Elliot craved color. He wished for magic. Little did he know, adventure awaited him. It whispered on the wind, beckoning him towards the unknown. It lived and breathed in a place beyond his wildest dreams. A place where the ordinary faded away and the extraordinary bloomed. One afternoon, while exploring his attic, Elliot stumbled upon an old leather-bound book. Its pages were filled with swirling script and intricate illustrations of a vibrant jungle. As he traced the lines of a particularly vivid image, a low hum vibrated through the air. The room began to spin. Elliot closed his eyes, clutching the book tightly. He felt a strange pull, like an invisible hand drawing him into the heart of the book. The scent of damp earth and blooming flowers filled his senses. Then everything went quiet. Elliot opened his eyes to a world unlike any he had ever seen. Towering trees draped in emerald vines formed a canopy overhead, filtering sunlight into dancing beams. Exotic flowers, bursting with colors he couldn't name, carpeted the forest floor. The air hummed with the sounds of unseen creatures, a symphony of chirps, clicks, and rustling leaves. He had stumbled into the very pages of the book, transported to a living, breathing jungle. He soon realized this was no ordinary jungle. It possessed a life of its own. He could hear whispers on the wind, feel the gaze of unseen eyes. He was a stranger in a land of secrets, a land that was both beautiful and terrifying. As Elliot ventured deeper into the jungle, fear gnawing at his courage, a voice broke through the rustling leaves. A young boy, no older than Elliot, emerged from behind a tangle of vines. His name was Kale, and he was a child of the jungle. His eyes, wise beyond his years, held the secrets of this magical place. Kale explained that the jungle was sentient, a being of immense power and wisdom. It tested those who entered its domain, presenting them with trials to prove their worth. He offered to guide Elliot to help him navigate the challenges that lay ahead. Section 5. Trials of Courage. The jungle was a labyrinth of challenges. Elliot faced his fears at every turn. He crossed treacherous ravines, navigated through dense undergrowth teeming with unseen creatures, and climbed towering trees that scraped the sky. Each challenge tested his courage, pushing him to the very edge of his limits. He encountered strange and wonderful creatures, some friendly, others not. He learned to read the language of the jungle, to understand its whispers and warnings. With each challenge he overcame, Elliot felt himself changing, growing stronger and more confident. Section 6. Luma's Light. Deep within the heart of the jungle, Elliot met Luma. A creature of pure light and warmth, she flitted through the trees like a living sunbeam. Luma was the guardian of the jungle's heart, its protector and confidant. She sensed the goodness within Elliot, and befriended him instantly. Luma revealed a terrible secret. A darkness, a creeping evil called the Veil, was slowly poisoning the jungle, draining its life force. The once vibrant colors were fading, the joyful songs of the creatures replaced with mournful cries. The jungle, once bursting with life, was dying. Section 7. The Veil's Shadow. Driven by a newfound purpose, Elliot vowed to save the jungle that had embraced him. Guided by Luma and Kale, he embarked on a perilous journey to the Elder Root, the ancient heart of the jungle. It was there, nestled amongst the roots of the oldest tree, that the Veil resided. The journey was fraught with danger. The Veil's influence had corrupted the once gentle creatures of the jungle, twisting them into monstrous versions of their former selves. Elliot fought with courage and compassion, knowing that deep down they were still part of the jungle he had come to love. Section 8. The Heart of the Jungle. Finally, Elliot stood before the Elder Root. The air crackled with dark energy, a stark contrast to the vibrant life that usually pulsed through the jungle. The Veil, a swirling mass of shadows, rose from the roots of the ancient tree, its tendrils reaching out like grasping claws. Elliot knew what he had to do. He had faced his fears, overcome every obstacle. He had learned the true meaning of courage, of friendship, and of the interconnectedness of all living things. He would not let the Veil destroy this magical place.